Mochizuki Toy here, bringing you my last DC manga haul for 2023, which covers the month of October all the way to December. There is one book missing. It's only because it never turned up, so hopefully it will be in my first 2024 whole video that will cover January to March. So as you can see, that's all manga, and that is as you can probably tell, that's my DC Hero Villains films, as there's only 6 there. Got a few DVDs and a couple of games, and I nearly forgot to add one little thing. Hopefully, if you're a big fan, you might be able to tell what that is just by the corner. But anyway, let's start. I'm using this bed table thing that I've got, so it's not lower down. So yeah, hopefully it turns out right. Let's start with the games. I've got Digimon World Next Order for the Switch. It's because I like that fell completely now. The reason I got this instead of on the PS4 is because I got Survive and the Complete Edition. So I want to keep, when I'm collecting a game series, due to my OCD, I want majority of it all on the same console. Next up is Lego Movie 2. Yep. I do have majority of the Lego games on the Switch, and the only reason I got this on PS4 instead of on the Switch is because number 1 was only available on the PlayStation format, and I don't have the physical release of the first one. I've got it digitally, but I can't show you it as it is on PlayStation 5. So yep, that's one of the things I did get over Christmas, is a PS5. Next up is Lego Batman 2. The Lego Batman game series was never released on the Switch. It's only 1 and 2 and 3 are only on the PlayStation. Speaking of the Lego game series, like these type, not like Lego Fortnite or Racer, what do you think would be the next Lego game? Would it be like a Disney movie or another Lego Batman or a Marvel one? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. For me, I want another Marvel game that probably does like the Infinity Saga. Would be interesting to play in Lego format. Move on to DVDs. Blue Beetle, haven't seen it, but I wanted to, but I didn't get around, so I bought it on DVD. Next up is The Flash. I find it like this is a good reset for DC now, that if they can like build it up because of the ending of this, made it feel like it was a nice reset so I can start fresh, but hopefully not keep redoing things over and over like with Superman or Batman. Hopefully they start building to the branch out more, basically. Gran Turismo, haven't watched it, but it looked interesting, but it wasn't one of the films I wanted to see at the cinema, so I bought it when it came out so I can enjoy it in my own time. Next up is the latest installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that's to be released on DVD. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yep, it is the latest installment for the Cinematic Universe overall is Captain Marvel's 2, also that is known as the Marvels. To me, the Marvel was an okay film if you just look at the story aspect of it and nothing else, just for it Marvel type. As for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, liked it. Hopefully it will return for another one, and yep, hopefully we get to see more, maybe some new characters added to it, especially at the ending. Hopefully we get more adventures with them. Either as like a Disney original series or something. Knights of the Zodiac. It's an adaptation of the manga adaptation of Knights of the Zodiac or Saint Seiya. Haven't watched it yet, but hopefully it does it justice. And probably watch it beginning of next year. Meg 2, The Trench. I enjoyed the first one, I enjoyed this one, but I really want them to, like, the middle, like, between the two films, I really want to see what happened, because it's like 10-year time skip. So I really want them to release it like 30 minutes or 45 minutes segment for like the middle part between the two films. That'd be interesting to watch. Transformers Rise of the Beast. It's a good film. I enjoyed it. But what was the most disappointing part is that when the Beast Bots transformed, we didn't get a close up or an overlook at them, which will have been good. Hopefully they continue with this. If not, I want them to continue with, which I want the most, is a sequel and a finisher to The Last Night. It looks like there was more to it. I want them to go back to that. I do. That's what I want the most. For me, with the Bumblebee movie, this follows on from that, but I thought the Bumblebee movie was a prequel to the original Transformer movie that came out early 2000, I believe. If not, you can correct me in the comments. But that's what I want most from the Transformers series, is to finish The Last Night. After that, what was going to happen after they found out, or Prime found out that Earth is Unicron. That's it for the DVDs and games. Let me move these out the way. This is issue 69, the sticker fell off. Cosmic Odyssey. Discovery, Disaster, Decision, Death. We have Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, Martian Manhunter, Starfire, I believe, in the bottom corner. Can't really recognise any of them apart from Darkseid. And I believe that's Watcher. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the actual series it's volume 26. Hulk Girl, I believe that's Lex Luthor there. Can't tell what that is, but after this video has been uploaded, it will follow on for it would be my DC Hero and Villains collection year 3 show. All the volumes will go out through the 3rd year, so from the beginning of this year to the end. And then it will just be an overview from year 1 to 3 of the spinal artwork. And those will be 2 separate videos. Following will be immediately uploaded after this. Issue 68, Superman, the Legend Reborn, Darkseid holding him by his cape. 41. I think that's Marvel of some kind. Not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. Not sure what that one is. Issue 69, Wonder Woman, The Lies. That's obvious Wonder Woman, and then some others. 55, Wonder Woman taking and Gia. I think that's her name. But Wonder Woman taking centre right there. Williams 70, All-Star Squadron, Crisis on Earth Prime, issues with different Superman, I think. Dr. Fate, not sure what that one is. 81 in the actual series. Ooh, can't remember her name. I think that's Katana. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Harley Quinn, Batten Club. And maybe that's Joker or Penguin. But I'll find out when I put it all together. Issue 71, Justice League of America, the Lighting Saga. And as you can see, we've got Superman, Hawkman, Hawkgirl Swing, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Black Lightning, Black Canary, and the Flash. 89, Riddler's Stick. I think that's Joker because of the purple. No, I think that's Penguin. Yep. And the last one, before we move on to the manga, is All-Star Squadron, the Ultra Humanity Saga, issue 72. Looks like a war one. And it's actual 82. And yeah, I believe the purple is Joker, but I'm not sure about the others. So we'll find out when I put it all together, hopefully. Moving on to the manga. Didn't think this video would go on this long so far. We already reached the 13-minute mark. Starting off, we have Chainsaw Man Volume 12. This is start of part 2. And I still haven't read it. I'll probably start Chainsaw Man beginning of next year. Also, another video that's coming out before the end of this year is my reading what I read throughout this entire month, basically. Even though I know that the year hasn't ended, I feel like I read enough, and I'll start at the beginning of next year. Moving on, Eden Zero 24 and 25. These like coming out nearly once every month or every 2 months. And for some reason, whenever I order them, I end up waiting a really long time. So I end up buying them elsewhere and cancelling the order. And sometimes they come on time, but mostly I had to wait a really long time. It was 26 that I was waiting for it to turn up. Like with Volume 24, I cancelled it and ordered it, and it turned up, and then yep. So that's why Volume 24 is in this whole video instead of my last one, because it never turned up, and it turned up like November time in the end. So like nearly 3-4 months of waiting for it. That is by Hiro Mashima, one of my favourite authors. And Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Volume 14. The volumes for these are really far apart. So, yep. Even though this ain't the story and layout is by Hiro Mashima, but the art is by someone else. But if you look at the art, it's really well done and closely to the 2 hero marshmallows. Let's see. Hopefully I can find... That's Wendy. So it's really close. There's Nazi, as you can tell, one of the main male character in this series. So yep. So volume 15 is like March, so still quite a while. In another of my smartphone, volume 10, the manga format. Is a nice read, just to relax, but the anime is a quick pacing one, so if you just want to get a premise for it, watch an anime. It's quick, but this gives you a bit more depth and more side stories. But if you really want to enjoy it to its max, I recommend the novel, as it's a lot further than both the anime and the manga. And I believe the manga covers around yep, this has gone past the anime. But it's around volume 7 in the novel. So yep. And the novel is at like volume 28. So yep, quite a bit. Moving on, we have the latest volume of Jujutsu Kaisen volume 20. I haven't started reading it. This is another series I'm going to start reading in the new year. And I'm waiting for I haven't watched the season 2 anime, but I watched the movie and season 1. The reason I haven't watched season 2 is because I'm only a dub person and I'm waiting for it all to be completed before I watch it, because then that way I don't get left on any mid-episodes cliffhangers, apart from the end of season 2, it would be. But, yep. Kaiju number 8, latest volume. It's getting an anime soon, and hopefully it will do it more justice, but it's really good, as the male protagonist is not a young teenager, nor does it get isekai to, it's an older male dude who gains powers and wants to do good. So yeah. Next up we have Mao volume 13 and volume 14 by Rumiko Takahashi, another one of my favourite authors, as I have got all of her main series works, apart from £1 Gapple. Hopefully they do a reprint of that, or like just like Mermaid Saga 2-in-1 perfect edition would be nice, and they'll definitely buy it. Same with like Runic World and Runic Theatre. I want them to be reprinted and I'll definitely buy it. But yep, up to date with this. I haven't read it, as I'm reading my reading of the works, which is the completed series from Rumiko Takahashi's first, because then that way I'll build up more on this before anything else. And it's one that I'm staying up to release of them, up to date with their releases, so I'm not behind. My Hero Academia volume 35. I'm up to date. I'm reading it very slowly, as season by season, and I've got to finish watching season 6 as season 7 starts soon. But yep. Speak of My Hero, I've got My Hero Vigilante volume 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is one, I know it's completed, and it's one that I'm so collecting, like when I go out shopping. If I don't see any of the main series I want to stay up to date with or read, I pick this up as one of the two. The other one being Spy Family, which I'll get to later on. So, yep, this is like a prequel series to My Hero. But some of the characters does occur, see Mr. Ozawa. And in fact, Midnight, All Might. See, from the covers alone, you can see quite a few characters from the main series appearing in this little prequel. One Piece 104. This is like the end of Wano arc. And One Piece is a series, so I'm going to start rereading from the beginning, try and read one each arc each month. Hopefully I can stick to it. So, yep. So by the end of next year, should be up to date with reading, with the physical release. And if I want to like catch up fully, I probably won't. I'll have to reach digitally, but I probably won't. Next up, One Punch Man, Volume 26. Can't wait for the return of the anime. Hopefully the animation will be good. And I didn't like how Season 2 left off due to the cliffhanger. Thought, really? But yeah, I haven't read this one yet. I'm slowly getting there, slowly. But, yep. As you find out after this, what I've been reading. As I said, with My Hero Vigilante, Spy Family Volume 3, 4, and 5 is a slow pick up. Just for when I like go out, if I can't see anything I want, and they got the next volume. So basically like volume 6 of Spy Family. Not Spy Hero, I think I said earlier. Spy Family. And My Hero Academia Vigilante, volume 7. Moving on from Spy Family, which we got. Next up we have Monster, the Perfect Edition, volume 1, which is 1 and 2. It's one of the series that I want to get into, and hopefully Naiki Kusawa's artwork, such as 20th Century Boys and all of that. So, yep. One of my favourite series as of late is Record of Ragnarok, as you can probably tell by the posts I've been putting up from like season 1, season 2, such as Your Favourite Round, Your Favourite Human from season 1, season 2, Your Favourite God. So, yep, let's go Raiden and Shiva arc, which is the 7th round. And I think this also concludes it. Can't really remember. But, yep, I think the next one comes out in March. I'm waiting until season 2 of the manga is complete before I start reading this, because I have a feeling that the manga will surpass the anime by next year, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. And the last manga we have, which fell down, is Rohan at the Louvre by Hiko Akikawa, by the same creator as JoJo. This came out years ago, but I never picked up because I didn't know who he was at the time, and loads of people recommended it. And as I got into JoJo, not Johan, I remember about this. It's like a past telling of Rohan. But what I couldn't work out is he said he got his beads from the arrow during part 4 of JoJo. But it makes no sense. Some scenes are really explicit in here. Let's see if I can find the scene. Nope. I'm trying to do this all one-handed. Hopefully you get a quick look. Speaking of JoJo's, what is your favourite part? That's kind of physical to be released. So that's between Fat and Blood, Battle Tennis, Stardust Crusader, Diamond is Unbreakable, and Golden Wind. As well as starting next month, part 6 Star Ocean comes out. Here we go. I think I found the page now. See? Heaven's Door. So does this mean that he already have this ability, or is this set after he met Josuke? I'm not too sure, but I think this is set before he moved to Muraha in part 4. So I don't know how he had Heaven's Door, or was it just a fragment starting to manifest? But this video is starting to come up to 30 minutes long. So yep, that is everything that I got through the months of October, November and December. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and make sure you click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.